this is Rashi and welcome back to the Reading Platter. So I just wanted to say that October has been really a hard month for me for reading, but yes, the books that I have selected are pretty good, but I don't know for what reason. I think I am in a reading slump and I don't know. If I sit down for reading, I can read for like hours, but I don't feel like sitting down. And once I do sit down, then it's very difficult for me to really stop reading. I don't know what's happening. So I thought this month will be good for doing this book tag, which is the Intimidating Booktag. So let's not talk about how my October is going on, because I think I'm going to not read so many books this month, but we'll see at the end of the month. So let's now concentrate on this video, that is the Intimidating Book Tag. So there are total of 9 questions and I think it will be a little difficult to find books for 1 or 2 questions, but I'll try. But if I'm not able to find books for that particular question, then I'll skip that question. Like, I'll speak it out loud, but not relate that to the book. So let's start. First question is, what book have you been unable to finish? This is a really easy one. So the book I started was Get a Life Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert, and it has a pretty good rating too, but I didn't like it. I tried reading it again, but it was very difficult for me to get through those, I don't know what I should say, but the conversation of the books were really hard for me to understand. It was so cheesy and lame, I guess. But okay. Next question is, what book have you yet to read because you haven't had the time? I haven't had the time. I guess I can say in September I had a book that was yet to be read, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, and I haven't read it yet because I haven't got time. I don't know. It is pretty big and I'm not feeling that book. I don't know. I haven't yet started it, but I don't feel like starting it. Maybe next month, or maybe I'll try this month, but I think I will not. So the next question is, what book have you yet to read because it's a sequel? Again, the first book I said was Get a Life Chloe Brown, so I'll go for its sequel. It is Take a Hint, Danny Brown, I guess. I do not want to read it because the first part was really bad according to me. So I don't think so I will be reading the second book, because I don't want to read the books that I don't like in the end of this year, because I had a lot of bad books to read this year. So I don't want any more, so I don't want to even give it a try. Now the next question is, what book have you yet to read because it's brand new? Okay, so the brand new book I just bought was The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. I'm really excited to read it, but it is brand new and I have a lot of books to read this month and the next month too, because the next month's TBR pile is already set. So I don't know if I will read this book or not. I really want to, but I don't know. So the next question is, what book have you yet to read because you read a book by the same author and didn't enjoy it? So I read a lot of books by Paulo Coelho, and one of them I really loved, but the other two I wasn't really fond of them. So I bought a book that was by the side of River Pedra. I sat down and wept. I guess this was the name of the book, and I don't want to read because I didn't like any of his books, so I don't even want to give it a try again. Same thing. Like, all these questions are related. I can put like one book in two to three prompts because they are almost similar. But yes, I want to say that I didn't like Paulo Coelho's writing that much. I don't enjoy it that much. So I won't be reading any other books by him. So the next question is, what book have you yet to read because you are just not in the mood for it? So I have a book to read this month that is by Neil Gaiman, The Ocean at the End of the Lane. I picked up the book 3 times, literally 3 times, and I couldn't read beyond the first page. I don't know why. I really loved Neil Gaiman's book that I read past month, that was Coraline, and I really want to read this one too, but I don't know, I'm not feeling like opening this book and reading it further. It's not the story because I haven't read it, it's not the author, it's not the cover. I just don't know, I'm just not in the mood of reading any book right now. Maybe this is the reason. Next question is, what book have you yet to read because it's humongous? So I've been loving this Shiva trilogy. I'm just a fan of these series, but the third book in this trilogy is The Oath of Vayuputras, and it is so huge. Like, it is literally such a huge book. I really want to finish the trilogy, but it's so big book that it scares me to read it. So I don't think I will be reading it right now, but of course I'll be completing it because I want to, but not right now at least. What book have you yet to read because it was a cover buy that turned out to have poor reviews? This is interesting. I have to check for it. I think I have like 2 to 3 books for this prompt, but I have to select one with the lowest rating. Wait a minute. So yeah, I found one which was not even a 3 rating on Goodreads, and the cover is literally beautiful, I can say. All this has nothing to do with me, by Monica Sabolo, and the cover is literally nice, really nice, and I bought it for the cover, to be honest. And when I searched it, when I came home and searched the book, it was 2.8 or 9 ratings at that moment, and I was shocked. I was literally shocked, and I didn't have courage to read it since then. So I'll try reading it. I think I have put, no, I haven't put it in October TBR, but I think I will read it pretty soon because I want to just get over it. I'll try reading it this year. I don't think so I will read it because the rating scares me a lot. There's like a very few 5-star ratings, like 1 or 2 maybe, and it scares me to read it, but I have bought it, so I think I want to read, like I will read it. I have to because I bought it. I have put my money in it, so I have to read it. I don't know, it's confusing, and I'm confusing you all. I'm sorry. Last question. What is the most intimidating book in your TBR file? Sorry. So it is A Family Christmas by Katie Flynn. This story was good. The summary at the back of the page that they give, I read that and I really loved the plot, so I bought it. But when I read it, it was so irritating. I don't know how it was written, like the way it was written, or the language of the author, or the way she pretended to write, like in a very casual and fun way, but it wasn't. It was so irritating, like really it was irritating. I'm not gonna read it any further. I tried, but I cannot. So I think I will give it another chance, just for you guys, to give you a proper review, I guess. But I don't want to punish myself. I don't know. So we'll see. So this was the intimidating book tag, and I think the original video is privated, but if it isn't, you can find it in the description box. Also, all the questions will be in the description box. Also, if you do the tag after watching my videos, do tag me, or you can comment down below this video if you don't want to tag me, so that I can watch your video. And also I am really excited to listen to or read to all of your opinions and your answers to these questions. So I will be waiting for you for your tags. So yes, do tag me, and if not, then do comment below. So yes, we will meet in the next video.